year for Christmas, we're enjoying your present together as we take 5 planes south to enjoy warmer weather. From the horns of the first country to the forts of the second. The spices will warm you from hotel to check-in.
Okay, you know how to start. What's up, what's up, travelers?
Kan vi säga tillsammans?
What's up, travelers? I'm adding this before the video. Don't worry, you're gonna see what it was like on board Oman Air. But we just have a little bit of commentary beforehand about our trip, about what Mom thought, and some little comments related to our flight. Because as you saw, I'm assuming most of you saw my Qatar Airways Q Suite video, or the video called I Bought My Mom a Flight in the World's Best Business Class, which was a lot of fun. And this is part 2 after a long time. Obviously, these were recorded like 2 days apart. We got such good feedback on the Qatar video.
We had so much fun.
And you've been reading comments every day.
Oh, I have. I'm just amazed at how many people have seen it by now.
Every day Mom's like refreshing the views. Oh my god, 1,000 people. We were in Qatar for 1 day. Then we flew at 4 a.m. to Oman, which was a tough flight, so we didn't record that because it was just tiring. You slept most of the way.
I did. And I was tired pretty much the whole time that Daniel was filming anyway.
Are you feeling the pressure?
It's time to go on holiday with you.
I'm like, let's go, next stop. What did you think about, firstly, our day in Oman?
I really enjoyed Oman. I thought it was a beautiful country. Really, the mountains, the buildings feel very authentic, old, white, and just pretty. Of course, it was a lovely day. You know, perfect sunshine. Temperature probably around 25 degrees. Couldn't have been better. Flowers everywhere. Beautiful clear water, which, you know, we bathed our feet. People were very friendly.
Omani hospitality.
Yes, that was immediately noticeable, actually. Because we could ask for directions and people wouldn't just point us in a certain direction. They would actually walk us
Take
there.
us the whole way. Yeah. So what were your expectations going in for Oman Air, like, versus Qatar?
Pretty much the same standard. After I've been in Qatar, and
Qatar.
I was not disappointed.
Spoiler. Okay, I'm gonna start the review here, but I'll have us interject now and then with small comments. Enjoy the review and our experience of Oman Air business class. I'm a little bit nervous because the flight is completely full. We checked in an hour and a half before at the airport, and my sequence number is 285, which basically means I'm the 285th passenger to check in out of 288 seats. So the flight is absolutely packed and business class is full. So we'll see how the service survives. Every time almost I'm in Muscat, if the flight isn't empty, boarding is absolute chaos, unfortunately. But here is our 787, only 1.5 month old, delivered on December 16th. How awesome is that? So here is Mom settling into the window seat. I gave her 14A so she can get the full Oman Air Apex Suite experience. And here I am in 14B, which is great because there's no one next to me. Alright, we're starting the flight with hot towels, some kind of apple juice. I don't know, they didn't have lemon mint. I was like, excuse me. Alright, so just a look around the cabin. As I mentioned earlier, I have the best seat because there's no one next to me. I'm in the last row here, so I just have a bit more privacy than the other rows. But really, the seat you want is here in the window because you still have direct aisle access over there, but you just have a lot of space here and privacy when the privacy partition goes up. So bye bye for now, Mom. But honestly, Oman Air has my favorite Apex Suite. So other airlines that have this seat are Korean Air and Japan Airlines, but they don't have this little headphone hook, and it's these little thoughts that really make the seat even better. Then we have a reading light. Oh, I don't know what that does. But then, one benefit of being in the aisle seat at least is that we have all this storage back here. It's insane. And honestly, even if I'm sitting here, I can't really see Mom, so it's super private in the aisle seat as well, especially here in row 14. Also waiting at our seat is quite a nice blanket and this super luscious pillow. Okay, Mom's review of the amenity kit.
Socks? Not so much.
What?
I said snazzy socks. Very nice. Hairbrush, toothbrush, toothpaste, shaving kit.
This is from the brand Amouage, the super expensive.
Hand and body lotion. I can't read this without my glasses.
Lip balm. Amouage.
And
facial moisturizer.
Facial moisturizer.
Really, really beautiful bag. And I love this as well. They have a beautiful menu holder. So we have Laurent Perrier champagne. Mom is going to enjoy looking at this drink list, I guess. Wow, it looks really nice. So many different choices, even for appetizer. And we have lobster as an appetizer choice. That is amazing in business class. Really, really impressive, you guys.
This menu is like dining at a fine restaurant. Hazelnut and Parmesan crusted salmon, herb poached lobster for appetizer. That's my appetizer. And braised kingfish and scallops in coconut and coriander sauce.
Oh my god, you love coriander.
I do. That's my choice.
Okay, great.
Wonderful. Really incredible menu.
And then there's the refreshments. I didn't realize that amuse-bouche is scallops even. This is where we're heading. Muscat to Bangkok. Hopefully the flight time is long. Everything in my head I'm just comparing to Qatar right now, because the funny thing is that Oman Air actually stole the in-flight or like the customer experience, customer training manager from Qatar. So there should be a lot of elements on Oman Air that have kind of been copied since this person came over from Qatar to Oman Air. One thing I really like about Oman Air is that they give you Arabic coffee and dates on every flight. Mom's also very impressed that she has 3 windows. I'm very happy I gave her the window seat so she can really feel the benefit of the Apex suite. If you want to start with one city in the Middle East, I would really recommend Muscat, especially if you go like January, February, because there are flowers in bloom everywhere. It's just so beautiful. My mom really loved it yesterday. She had 4 servings of lemon mint juice across the city, so she also has a new obsession. So one thing I just realized, having flown the Apex suite on Japan Airlines, this is very different actually in many ways. On Japan Airlines, the seat wall was so high, it was like probably up here, so you could not see any other heads from your seat. While from here I can actually see a few other heads, which isn't a huge problem, but it just doesn't give you the same feeling of like, oh, I'm alone here. Also, one other thing which is very minor but kind of an oversight, I guess, is that this pattern looks really nice, but it's not actually too comfortable to lean on. So I'm wondering what that's going to be like as a bed. I don't remember from last time, but yeah, these are very deep crevices here. Oh, so what did you think about Arabic coffee with dates?
Oh yeah, that was the first. I didn't have that on Qatar, did I?
Probably not.
That I was very skeptical because I don't drink coffee usually. I have the very occasional decaf. But Arabic coffee, no, I've never had that before. So I had that, and yes, I liked it, especially with those fresh dates. It's almost funny to be in a plane and have a menu like that, you know.
Okay, so here is the amuse-bouche, a scallop. Very nice. So interestingly, I've now spent 30 minutes trying to find a good movie to watch. I feel like I'm extra picky today. But for some reason, I just feel like Oman Air's entertainment system is actually way more limited than I thought. And then I guess for the rest of the flight, we just watched movies, right? You had a lot of movies on your list to watch. I watched so many movies
on that trip, I can barely remember. I watched everything that was worth watching, really. A lot of good ones.
So beautiful.
Beautiful Boy was a very good movie. Harrowing, but...
Timothy Chalamet. I don't even remember what I did the rest of the flight. I think I tried to find a good movie to watch, but in the end I actually kind of struggled because I started watching Beautiful Boy, but it was a little too heavy for me. So then I went on to watch something else which wasn't so good, and then I just ended up watching La La Land, which I've seen like 6 times. Alright you guys, here is my appetizer. You're gonna get sea moms too, I know you'll love that. Interesting, loads of corn. Okay, and here is mom's appetizer, which is the salmon and scallop. It looks incredible, so amazing. The presentation on this beautiful plate, really, really nice. So overall, what did you think about the food?
Overall, I thought the food was, the main course was excellent, and the dessert. So, you know, sometimes the appetizer is disgusting. As in this case, you know, you can't win them all.
Yeah.
No.
And here is my main course of the vegetarian meal, which looks quite decent. A small portion, but we got that on Qatar as well. So much food in this video, but here is mom's main course, which is the kingfish with coriander and coconut kind of curry served with rice. Quite nice presentation as well. Okay, what do you think about this one?
This is a truly delicious curry, coconut, lots of coriander.
My thing with vinegar was half full and opened when it was delivered to me. Anyway, here is my dessert. A beautiful fruit plate with a bunch of different fruits and some raspberry jam. Mom's dessert. Strawberry and vanilla ice cream served in a little cup. And finally, mom is having some karak chai.
My reflections on flying Apex on Oman and Q-Suite on Qatar. This is very, very spacious on Oman Air. I think it felt more intimate on Qatar, a little bit more special somehow.
She feels bad about saying that she liked Q-Suite a bit more, but it's okay. Qatar, you still loved Oman as a country, you still really like this flight, so. Alright you guys, and here we have the pre-landing snack. We have all these beautiful fruits like before, some water. We're 30 minutes from Bangkok, which means bye-bye pants, hello shorts. Alright, I learned my lesson to always change into shorts before landing in Thailand. Actually, I do this anytime before I land in a Southeast Asian country now, because I know once I get out of the airport, I'm going to be like, oh god, this heat is crazy, and these just save me every time. So you're from Q-Suite, you said how you thought it compared. How does it compare to SAS?
Well, an immediate observation there would be that you are never called dear valued customer on board SAS. I think I've been called that about 10 times during this flight.
No, one thing that I feel is just, I really want Oman Air to be the best. Like, I feel like maybe Q-Suite does have an advantage in several ways, but I really just want Oman Air to be the best.
I hope that all you mothers out there will get to do this.
Shout out to all the mothers watching.
There was a lot of space. There was a big difference between Q-Suite because we had the middle seats there. Of course, now I had the window seat, which was great. You know, I think if you fly on your own, you'd rather sit by the window, or I would rather sit by the window. But still, the seats in Oman were staggered, so they still felt that you were very private. You were not sitting right next to somebody else. It's nice to be able to get out of your seat and not have to say excuse me to the person next to you. That's really a great feature.
Alright guys, we just landed in Bangkok, and now it's time for my concluding thoughts on the flight. As I mentioned right before landing, I do definitely think Oman Air has one of the world's best business classes. The seat is absolutely fantastic. The service was great. The food quality was quite good. But the crazy thing is, I was thinking, and now that I've taken 4 flights with Oman Air in the past like 2 weeks, I have to say, I think that they will fall from the group of my favorite airlines. They'll go into the category of airlines I regard very highly, of airlines that I would happily fly anytime. These include Cathay Pacific, China Airlines. Yeah, I don't know if there's been cost cutting or something, but last time I flew them, I was just so impressed, and this time I felt like there were a few things that could have been done just a little bit better to reach the level of some of their best competitors, but overall we're still talking about really, really good airlines here, and I would not hesitate to recommend Oman Air, especially if you're traveling with someone. It's a great seat since it offers direct aisle access. I also didn't show you the bed in this video, but it's really nice for sleeping. I have another video and I might try to insert a clip here so you can see what it's like, but in any case, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna enjoy Thailand and Thai food with my mom, and I'm just about to meet up with Oscar, who I haven't seen in 12 days, so I'm super excited about that. It was a crazy trip, loads of airlines that probably blew SAS out of the water, I think.
They all did. It's interesting to ponder, why that is.
Mm-hmm. Well, while you guys ponder that, leave a comment if you guys have flown on Oman Air and what you thought about it. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for coming along again.
Yeah, I hope to see you again.
Okay. Until we see you all next time, fly safe.